That's it. There's no mistaking it. That's it. I can feel it. Who would have thought, though, some ordinary haunted house? Judging by the property, it looks like Maverick has been busy here too.
Thermos black hole, eating but never filled. You are but an isolated star, burning out in the loneliest corners of my universe, empty and alone. I am a trepidation of gods and kings, and the bringer of perish.
Wait, isn't this the Great Belt?
Long time no see, Prez. So glad that you could make it, Prez. I'm assuming that you remember the Great Belt, right? Just remember not to go off the pathway, because if you do, you should remember what happens, right?
Who's there? Maverick!
Congratulations, Prez. Now you're the first person in history to be stupid enough to walk off the pathway twice. But in case you're still paying attention, if you like what you see, get used to it. Then again, you won't really be around, because after we duel and the light finally leaves your eyes, this same forest that you once escaped will turn into ash and dirt. Nothing will have the satisfaction of ever having life again.
What the hell? Now I'm at Misty Village, and the lake is still frozen over. Where's my hibernation pod? Oh my god. No. Not again! It's the Phantoms again in Maverick. No, Maverick, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna try and chase you down again.
In my world, there will be neither a sun nor a moon, only the Avatar. On this bitter cold planet, it will be a constant reminder of your failure when 7 billion people needed you the most. If you still want to face me though, cross over Misty Lake. Pretty risky since the ice is very thin, but then again, it's not every day that you can practically walk on water.
Fine, but after I do, no more games! Okay. I get it. Again, Maverick.
Ha, Prez. I almost thought you weren't going to make it. Flashback Avenue really does take a large effect on people like you, especially coming back to such iconic places like the Great Belt and Misty Village. But I must admit, since the day you've decided to come after Excalibur, you have endured quite the adventure, haven't you?
As much as I want to tear you apart, Maverick, you're right. I have been through a lot. And I know that whether I win or lose this duel, this is where my adventure is going to come to an abrupt end, right? You have a different look in your eyes compared to when you had crossed over to the lake. You must have figured it out then. Yeah. When the ice cracked beneath my feet and my feet sank into the water, I saw a reflection of myself and then I took the hint. As much as I hate you, I can't afford to carry on my liabilities and keep my filter of hatred for you. That's what it's gonna take to claim Excalibur. Speaking of which, the legendary Excalibur is among us. But it's only going to reveal itself after we have a winner here. But unlike the last time we dueled, now I have 2 wicked gods at my disposal. Wait, 2? I know you have the wicked Dreadroot, but what happened with the wicked Eraser? You can thank Sean for that. I had split custody of the wicked Eraser with Pedro before Sean killed him. Wait, he killed Pedro? Oh yes, but that's not all. He also had a change of heart. He wanted to borrow my Dreadroot to come after you and Jake. But little did he know that when I dealt with him, I infused my soul with the wicked Dreadroot. So now as long as I live, nobody can take it from me. Well, that's not gonna be a problem once I kill you right where you stand, Maverick. The Dreadroot's gonna be put into safe hands afterwards, but before we duel, I have a couple of questions to ask you. Seeing as how you're going to die anyway, I'll entertain any questions that you've got. But first, I want to ask you a question. Just one, though. You've been spying on me since my journey began. What could you possibly want to know now? Well, first off, I openly admit it. It was me the whole time. You were right. I took your family from you that night. My work alone. God damn you! But anyway, my one question. When you first decided to come after Excalibur, just before your duel against Paxton, you only wanted to claim your family back. You didn't know that the Wicked God cards existed at the time. But let's say by some miracle you do end up killing me. What about 5 years from now? Does the thought of having 3 Wicked God cards tempt you? You could be the most powerful duelist of all time, and nobody could say otherwise. No chance, Maverick. The Wicked Avatar almost ruined my life, and I'm not gonna take the risk with 3. Afterwards, I'll store all 3 of them away, as soon as I put you away. What a noble cause. It almost seems believable. As I promised, I'll answer any of your questions honestly, but try not to bore me. Well, first of all, this has been bothering me since the day we first met. I took the hint that you know my dad very well. But what kind of connection do you have with him? And why did you betray him? Ignorance really is bliss, Prez. But that is a good starting question, considering you still have so much to learn. Quite frankly, I never betrayed your dad. In fact, your dad betrayed me. I just thought of this whole thing as payback. Bullshit! Explain yourself! Fine. But before that, I'm well aware that you've read that file on the Bay of Shadows, right? Yeah. The first ever Shadow game since the Egyptian days took place at the Bay of Shadows 35 years ago. But you could have never known anything about that. Unless you were there! Yeah. That would make sense. It did, after all, mention one duelist named Urson Pondexter. Kind of funny, really. I haven't been called by that name in a long time. You're Urson Pondexter? Damn it! I should have known. How old are you? Perfection has no age. Well, in that file, it said that you, Urson, you also had a friend with you that was involved. I'm assuming that's my dad, right? So now it finally clicks. Yes, that was your dad, Oz Komori. Ironic above all, he was about your age when this whole thing started. But of course he was a much better duelist than you ever were. Ha ha ha. Tell me what happened. Very well then. Your dad and I were the best of friends once upon a time. But your dad had an obsession with ghosts and the paranormal. He kept rambling about this wonderful crystal with That's it. There's no mistaking it. That's it. I can feel it. Who would have thought, though? Some ordinary haunted house. Judging by the property, it looks like Maverick has been busy here, too.